Wait a second.
Wait. Probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
That sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready? Let's go. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble, but that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
However,
Dead quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That's disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters! The trap.
Don't you dare move!
Trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. It got us at a disadvantage, catching us in the narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. No use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Wait, what? We stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We have to fight our way through. So they're purposely trying to kill us because we survived. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
I see the enemy.
I can't believe this.
That was
Hey,
easy enough.
good one.
Narrow corridor.
There they are.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We
There's
should be
one
fine.
like off to the side here. It looks like.
What are you doing?
I see the enemy.
I can't believe this.
Nice, the mini-map shows us their location. I gotta be careful not to stare at it too much.
Look,
Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The light has gone from his eyes.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
Well, that's messed up.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move. Stop right there!
There they are.
We've been spotted. On your guard. What are you
Right
doing?
there.
I can't believe this.
Nothing. What?
no way.
Isn't that? Just as I thought, it all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Oh, him. Yeah.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone
Yeah, he
else.
stayed behind with the injured soldier.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Need better assassins.
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be
What an
rampaging
ass.
already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Killbots.
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the
Wow.
public.
That's something. I mean, I killed a human. I mean, I have that special power, though.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
Damn.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was
Oh, that's where
razed
he's
to the
from.
ground. A village called Harlia.
They set fire to it on Flames Day? A little on the nose, huh?
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Uh-oh. He's pissed.
Stay back!
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path.
So you gonna get one?
O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
I ought that.
What the? Oh,
Thou art
I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory. This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Damn. Noise.
My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus.
They're like
My home
microphones,
and my
huh?
family were taken from me. I am the last of my house.
Speak
and
into
the
your
last
heart.
of my
Like, I understand the
bloodline.
metaphor.
And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand.
The explosion is a nice touch.
Come, I will show you a world with honor.
Errol. They always have the best music, transitions, and menus.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I
Okay.
don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Okay, so guard when necessary. Diagonal slash. Should we take out these guys first?
Hack and slash!
The freedom of a... Let's go! Wind! Let's
Make this quick.
Die!
Bro. Yeah, we need to take those guys out
I'm
first.
tired of this.
I call upon royal power within.
Physical.
Come forth, royal soul. By the
I don't know if
power.
my physical is going to be strong enough to take him down.
Take this! Die!
I shall vanquish evil.
Focus.
Missed. Ah.
Let's take Seeker! Wind!
Not weak to it. Oh, his defense was up. Oh, no.
Take this!
I shall vanquish evil. Die hard.
Yeah, I can control him now.
Won't hold back!
Too physical.
Die! Die! Die!
You like enraged?
You! I never miss!
You did that time. Haha.
Luis!
Captain's uniform. New.
Not bad.
Pull up 6. 4. 5. Oh, he's a level below. Oh, that's going to annoy me.
I feel stronger.
What do we want to raise? Put it into magic.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Maybe we... No, we can't allocate any of his.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord,
Yeah, I figured that.
and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us. We're brothers in arms. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're already one of us. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
Oh, wait,
The
another
proud
bond.
noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond.
Together we stand.
Party can now study the warrior. We are struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. Since the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, Isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after?
Mm-hmm.
What did...
Oh, oops.
Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
The academia.
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom.
Okay.
And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
I guess so. Right.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Okay.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray.
Party can now
That's
study the
whole reason
mage.
I'm here.
I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength.
Okay.
And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle.
Oh, nice.
As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
Oh, because I'm pretty awesome.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
Oh, Grius. I keep saying. Grius.
The nature of the
Grius.
seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
All right.
This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart. Archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius's lineage chart, please.
Oh.
You've not yet chosen a power to imbue in your friend with the eye patch. Please choose a power. Okay, it's making me do.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. This means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of magla crystal. If a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. That's the warrior. The other guy's already a warrior. That's the seeker. Wind magic, single target healing and attack buffs. Fire, ice, and electric magic. Because she's not an actual combatant. We'll give him the mage.
This right here.
Expert in magical attacks of 3 specialties, fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weakness. But however, that a mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions or the battles will turn dire. Monks would tend to go through their MP fast, and a mage without MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You have to use your magic strategically to succeed.
Alright.
500 mag is required to channel the mage. It's the archetype you've chosen.
Sure.
I have enough to get another one, too. Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and your young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. In this sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. Hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. Thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the maid.
What did you say?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? It's the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. Mage archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I still have much to learn.
Fascinating.
Man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from then here on. Did we pick it up too? I mean, we're going to need the other magics, right? 2 mages, too many? What level is this? Rank 3. I mean, this just has like 1 physical attack. I mean, we could do 2 mages and 1 tank, right?
I see. Fascinating.
Mage is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life.
This right here.
Heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads.
Alright.
500 mag is required to channel a mage for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek.
Of course.
So be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. Might as well unlock them while we can. Hear the voices of past heroes' souls. Worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. Thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the maid.
Really?
So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. Although still suffering in this land. Mage archetype has awakened. You can now change an archetype from the main menu.
Good. I'm still getting.
Oh, I'm gonna need ice to beat that dragon later, huh? I remember hearing that in one of the videos. So yeah, we'll level this up. Can't get any more. No, not enough mag. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. Gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures and by reading books from the surrounding bookshelf. Some functions in the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. Now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways.
Ah, right.
Yes, I've been meaning to tell you. I was rearranging things the other day and found something that may be useful to you on your journey. Put everything in that box atop the chair. By all means, take it. Scroll has shapes of language I've never seen before. It must be some kind of formula. That's what I was trying to click on. It says the royal magic at the top.
That is...
Formula for a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Hold on, are you saying the king himself wrote this? Why would it be here of all places? Couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps the previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. Would love to decipher its contents, but it will take a good amount of time. It's written in a script I've never laid eyes on.
But...
Before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the very end of the scroll?
What's this?
This drawing.
Take a look.
Indeed, is no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears some resemblance to the secret archetype? Moreover, it bears a caption, and mysteriously enough, of all the language therein, that is the one part I am able to parse. This VIP, that's my name. Likely the name of a person, unmistakably so, though I could not begin to tell you why I feel so certain. Person's name.
Hang on a second.
That's certainly a mystery on top of an enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
If you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths. Oh. Serious treasure chest. Looks like there's something especially valuable inside. Hero's incense and hero's fruit. Defensive medicine, revival medicine, magical bread. Stale black bread. All like the pre-order bonus stuff. Say something, kitty.
That's a good kitty.
That's right, who's a good kitty? Don't usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have as I'm confined here. Like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's incense. I obtained a hero's incense.
That's a good boy.
So it looks like he's taken a shine to you. That's a valuable item, so do hold on to it.
Oh, yeah?
Spins around. Is it a toy? Awfully big if so.
This right here.
Celestial globe. It models the movements of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are, the association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame. Oh, I thought it was going to let me look at that other globe. I wonder if this represents archetypes. It also looks like a merging of all the tribes. No, can't look at the globe. Seems to be about archetype tactics. Archetypes cannot realize the true potential in individual strength alone. Strategies must account for attack, support, recovery, teamwork, and formation. Naturally, optimal strategies require first grasping the fundamentals, yet some battles demand a team of singular specialization and boldness in planning. The most effective way to form your party is to consider the balance of attack, recovery, and assist skills in your archetypes. If you obtain information about enemies in advance, you can arrange archetypes to counteract enemy strengths and strike at enemy weaknesses. Cultivate your archetypes strategically so that you may employ a wide range of battle strategies. Which book should I read? Enemy reinforcements, wielding weapons. No. I want to get lost in the weeds of a tutorial. Like research documents about the warrior archetype. In times of yore, there lived heroes who sought nothing less than perfection with the sword. Their souls together formed the power of the warrior. Among them, the adept who slay hordes, I dubbed the sword master. Beat the disciple of the blade, I dubbed the samurai. Warrior archetype imparts peerless skill with the sword as devotees belong on the front lines, punishing their foes with brutal slashing swings. Sword's purpose is ultimately as a weapon, and it is not weapons alone that decide a battle's victor. Let no warrior forget this truth.
Got a sec?
So this archetype is really good attack and defense, and their value comes from attacking in the front row. They're not very versatile beyond the sword. I'm not going to read all of these. Search notes. Okay. Locked. I don't think I can read it. Locked. I don't think I can read it. So these are the other classes. Baker. And a hidden one. Archetype advancement. Archetype growth. Archetype stats. Archetype advancement. I think it's still too early to care. Read yielding turns, guarding formations, towards a certain victory. No. Okay, let's check out our
What now?
like automatically equip whatever's strongest? Okay, so that's how he showed that they're wearing it. I'll give them by more. I don't guess it matters. None of them do anything. Items. Oh, I'm not going through all of them. Go. Peak magic fire. Party. Okay, we're both mages. We'll put them on the back row. Calico scroll. More. These are all the people we're going to form bonds with. A random study notes. How do I look at my yeah, my stats? How do I look at that? It changes. Does it change like my base stats? I guess it does, huh? Looks like it went down some. Okay, it's a difference. That's my base. Alright, I think we got the gist of it. Still really early.
You are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
4. Okay. Continuing on.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Told the two about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly
Learn
got a
as we
sense for
go.
this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Now give instruction to your allies during battle. Finally. During battle, you can also use to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics set. Change auto battle tactics during battle. Press to access the order of view. Outside of battle, you contact the party. Okay.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look,
Over there.
What's up?
Moore's right there. You don't see anything?
Huh?
Or is that a person? I see no one there. No one else really sees him. Maybe we're the only ones who can go to that room. Boy, are you lot alright?
Pardon?
A dead miner assumed there'd been some accident, but looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. It was the military. What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on, don't tell me they're after the miners.
Hold on.
Wait, how did you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. The only one I saw was that pasty fellow who looked like some kind of general. Mean Klinger? But we left him splayed out over there. How did he get away? What? He's gone.
Damn it.
We must go after him. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements.
No.
Leave him be. He has no one else left, I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Louis as anything but a disgrace.
sure.
You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us. No idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. Going to be around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Protagonist and Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. Interact with him to take a moment, read your novel, and transport to academia. To see what level other players were at and what party formations they used when they cleared the dungeon you are challenged. Collecting information to review, you can also change your party formation to reflect another players.
Now,
I mean, we were just here. I can sense that man's presence. See if anything's different if we enter now. Plan on sticking. Let's talk to the cat. He gave us something last time.
Here, kitty.
What a cute cat.
Oh,
Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute.
Welcome.
Okay, so he doesn't say anything. Alright. Worth checking out. We should leave this place.
You'll come again.
Back to
won't you?
reality. Damn it, we can't let Klinger get away. He won't get away. Let's be patient.
Yeah.
You're right, we don't have time for distractions. Above all, the mission is our priority right now. We must reach Grand Trad before the royal funeral. Besides, if Luis is the mastermind behind all this, there's only one thing for me to accomplish.
Oh, definitely.
He must be assassinated. I will do everything I can to make that happen. I'll continue to count on you. Have anything new? That's why I can't. Okay, I forgot to read that. I'm not gonna bother with it. It's just the peddler. I'm not reading all of this. Oh, he's got weapons and armor now. Okay. Furnace ointment cures burn. Might be useful. And we need ice to fight the dragon. I didn't play the demo, but I did hear a tutorial on autoplay. Different weapon. Plus 16 attack. Can I afford all of this? I can afford all of this. Would it be worth getting, I guess?
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to spend all my money, right?
Yeah.
Nope, I have to go back and re-equip. Stylish hat adorned with bird feathers. Just buy those and they not like it was a waste of money. What's the...
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Still have stuff to sell. Look at my equipment.
What now?
It looked like it knocked my stats down. It didn't knock my stats down. It's just me. Doesn't look like it's going to offer anything to him. But yeah, it's kind of a waste of life. Okay. He didn't have the troops to secure the entrance and exit. Thinking about it now, I should have seen right through his bluff. My duty to protect you and Gallica. I regret to admit my judgment has dulled, and so I failed you both. Don't worry about it. Look at you. You're full-fledged, I suppose. Now I'm the one being told what to do when it comes to fighting. Time to rely on that power of yours. I'll leave you to lead the battle.
Let's go.
If we can get past this point, we'll soon find the road to Grand Trad. We can't be late for the royal funeral. Let's hurry. Okay. We see. Talk to the miners first. That was nearly it for me.
I'm sorry.
So you got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Right, considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. See why Klinger stooped to using hostages as bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You best turn back now, if so. Nasty in the air lately. The gelatinous jiggling around in there, they're not just little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Tried chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's our best shot, or getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is right monster's den these days. What I'm saying is it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed.
But
King's funeral is upon us. We haven't the time to look for other routes.
Yeah.
Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. Good thing we got a couple of mages.
Oh.
I see you, Blue. I'll talk to you two.
Hi.
I wouldn't go any further if I were you. The mining area has felt strange lately. Not just monsters, there's some dangerous magma crystal that mesmerizes them, or so the others claim. Not a mere superstition, but either way, it's not normal. Just be on your guard. Let's see, can we save? Okay, let's continue on. What's this uncanny feeling in the air?
This place.
Magla here feels awfully dense, too. Was it always like this? It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others.
That being the case,
Perhaps this is what that miner was talking about before, something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Luis was our top priority. Do not forget that. Preparing yourselves now for what we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Oh, accidentally clicked off on it. While moving, you press 2 to use auto recovery. This will use a skill from a party member's equipped archetype to heal the party to full health.
be careful.
Okay, we're already at
There they are.
Enemies up ahead.
white unknown. Okay. Oh, I don't jump at them like I did before.
Right there.
Tess, don't let them counter. Settle this quick. Let's go.
Oh,
Burn! Stay
Has
focused.
this
Seem
hand.
the right move.
Fire!
guys, kill everything.
You hate to see it.
Oh, he's at level 7.
I think we got them all.
He just start off a level higher than us, or?
If it's useful, I say grab it.
There they are. Charging in. Forward. Charging in.
Oh, he got me.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, I saw like a little white cross. Is that what does it? Caustic acid.
Stroll! These
Mate!
saps are defensive!
Burn! I'll go for the kill.
Let's take a burn. We did it.
That'll do.
Drink up.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Oh.
What now? Right there. Forward! I'm right here. Time for some close talk. Charging in.
Don't waste the opportunity. Let's take them all out.
End this
You
quickly.
make the first move.
Yeah, we gotta level up this mage.
Blaze! One
Grius
remaining.
has this hand.
Fire!
Unscathed
Some
triumph.
battles are hardly a fruit.
Treasure.
All right.
Good find.
Miner's boots. Ability +1 endurance.
What now?
I just bought new boots. Oh. Hmm. -3. Maybe for him. The agility and evasion help him. I mean, it's only 2. Being that he's our warrior. Stronger equipment might be better. The fact that he won't get hit. It's our front row.
There they are. Come and get. Forward!
This is our chance.
Good form.
You give it my all.
Stay calm, everyone.
Mate! Blaze! Still standing.
Resist, no.
Power.
We'll hit him with.
Take this. You're here.
In the name of justice.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Bonus.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Let's push through. I see the enemy. All right. Come on. Dad.
Stronger already.
All right.
We end this
Let's
quickly.
take them all out.
Stay calm, everyone.
You're resistant.
I'll show you the
I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash. Let's wrap this up.
Stroll
you
always
aren't
comes through.
He's stunned.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Let's stay calm.
Just hit it with a stick.
A tough one.
In the name of warrior. Perhaps not.
Hmm. Risk it. I'm not gonna risk it.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Right there. Charging in.
Oh, he got me. I was trying to dodge. I'm a bish.
It's okay.
Hit him with a stick.
Now, what's the play? Warrior. Hack and slash.
Oh, that worked.
All right.
Now get out unscathed.
That should do it.
We found something.
Yeah.
Magla pill. Sure we haven't missed anything. I also want to kill everything we can too. Good on health and MP.
We got this.
There they are.
That was brilliant.
Time for some close Forward!
Great move back there.
Charging in. Come on.
You got
They'll
me.
need more than this.
Faster than I am.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Oh, okay. Like a limit break.
I will fight with pride.
About the same, it looks like.
Take this!
I shall vanquish evil. Let's wrap
Don't
this
put
up.
one out.
Not bad.
Perfect.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Okay.
I think the chins
Are
of
you
this.
prepared?
It's
I'll
so
cut you
nutty.
down.
Balls.
Well, that about does it. Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Come on! Let's push through!
Nobody here to lay claim to it, so it's yours.
That's everything, huh? Not good. This was all for naught if our way is blocked.
I don't like this.
Not all either. I'm sensing Magla and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing, like back at the fort.
Don't tell me.
Same as the fort. Surely you don't mean.
But
Fear is a luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Gallica's words are cause for concern, but for now we need to keep moving.
Luke,
Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. You should be able to squeeze through if we go one at a time.
I see the enemy. Alright. How's that?
No, he got me. This guy's get me. Sure, they've got to have a tell, right? My MP's getting pretty. I mean, my HP. My MP.
Grius' guard is down.
Mage! Burn!
don't celebrate.
Grius
I will
got
fight with
one.
pride. Burn! Let's
That
finish
one's
this!
down.
I shall fight.
Got
Warrior!
nothing to worry about.
I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought.
Blades ready, lads. I've got this.
That helped. Let's stay calm. Let's go!
Oh, I've got Blizzard. A weak to Blizz?
Freeze! Stay sharp!
They're
It's
down.
not
In
over
the
yet.
name
I
of
knew
justice.
you had this.
Hey, nice. Should help things out.
That's how I've survived
Not
this
bad,
long.
if I say so myself. Nice. I feel stronger already.
That's increased.
That'll
Yes.
do it.
Okay. Forks in the road. Okay, this looks like a singular road.
Alright, we did it.
Enough.
Oh, good.
I don't know which way. Okay, they're up. Treasure chest.
Right there.
Amazing.
We found something.
Iron gauntlets. Strength +2.
What now?
Not that. I already have a pair of those. don't suppose it matters in the end, right? Nope, this first playthrough. Have not played the demo. I purchased it, like, pre-ordered it like a couple of days ago because I thought it would be free to play yesterday, but I was mistaken. And I had more time yesterday. I just never played. I didn't really hear about it till Wednesday.
Time for some close calls.
Not that I would have had much time
Let's do this.
before he pops out and hits me.
Mage!
Oh, we have to try these, aren't we? What are you weak to?
Crystallize!
Got them right in their weakness.
Blizzard. Okay, well then, now that we know that, no point in trying the other one.
You hit their weakness.
I can't afford. I shall vanquish evil.
This any means necessary.
I will fight. I won't hold back. Freeze.
I shall fight. Warrior! They die hard.
Oh, he survived all of that? Ew.
Let's go.
Freeze!
Let's catch our breath. That'll do.
Rank up.
A new ability.
New skill. Heat up. Passive. Increase physical skill attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present.
Nice.
We got this.
Right there. Come on.
All right, you did it.
All right.
Honey uniform. Be purified at a church. Oh, can I use it now or?
No.
Yeah. Like, does it just get better if you purify it?
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Magla pill. MP restorative.
I see the enemy.
Hey, great job.
Where do we go? Up or down? Looks like it's bigger. Top passage. Go. Oh, dead end?
Did it.
No, okay, they connect, so it doesn't matter.
Right there.
Toes, everyone. I knew you could do it.
Our usual
I
tactics
fight for
should
my
work.
own justice.
Any means necessary.
Freeze!
Let's
Grius
keep this
has
up.
this
It's
handled.
okay.
Grius.
We can do
We
this.
can hit their weakness. Go
Fire!
for it.
Now,
Keep it up.
what's the play?
Looks like we don't have the
I
skills
call
to hit
upon
their
royal
weakness
power
right now.
within.
Got
One
one.
This
Wow,
is
okay.
true magic.
Mage! Burn!
We not tried magic on them before? I think they just die when we hit them, so it hasn't been necessary. Unscathed.
No way I'm stopping here.
just part of the job.
Level 8.
Strength is only what you make of it. Damn it! They saw us.
I see the enemy.
Useful, I say grab it.
There they are. Here we go.
Right.
He already saw me.
Let's do this.
We can hit their weakness.
Crystallize!
Got them right in their weak
Let's stay
spot.
calm.
Sharp as always, Grius. You hit their weakness.
I shall fight. No holding back.
Blades ready, lads.
Quick, if you act now, you can exploit their weakness.
Be able to kill it this time around.
You can take a shot at their weakness.
I have full health. I'm not worried about dying. Yay, die. Die, wormy. Big worm.
The next one will fall just as easy. Okay.
Drink up. Drink up.
We made short work of them.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, that was the up. Okay, so they all sort of leave.
Hey, you found something.
Treasure chest.
I see the end.
On your toes, everyone.
Forward! We won't lose this fight.
Let's do this.
Any means necessary. Don't
They're
celebrate.
down.
I'll show you the essence of
That's
truth.
just what
Let's
Grius
go.
does.
Ice!
I don't have any AoEs yet, do I?
Shall promise us the.
Nothing to worry about.
Now, let's see. Let's go. Crystallize! One remains.
Grius
It's okay.
got mine.
Freeze!
When am I gonna get some AoE? Let's go.
They chose
Try
the
'em.
wrong opponent.
Not bad.
Good, we're getting some good leveling here. I mean, I suppose, anyways. I don't know. Points. I have 2 points to allocate. Okay, let's go to agility. And we're using a mage, so the extra magic should be.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Looks like we're safe for now.
I don't know how much difference 1 point really makes, but
All right.
Yeah.
guard's talisman slightly augments toughness, endurance plus. He's operating kind of as a tank.
What now?
We should put it on him. He's our frontliner. Way to go.
Hey,
See that room over there? The magma feels less dense there compared to the rest of this place. That's so, I don't feel anything.
but
Thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the magma hollows out just for that room. I was at a safe room. Back in the sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing magma. It's safe to assume that Gallica is no exception.
how about a break?
Maybe we can get some rest in there. Why don't we head inside? Yeah, safe. It's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing.
Hey,
Does seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the magma is thinner here. Couldn't tell you much. It's just like the feeling I get. Varying intensity to the magma that floats through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. Seems not much could seep into this room. A magma hollow, if you will, even if your igniters won't work as well in here. Magma hollow seems as good a term as any, and all the better if Gallica can sense it. You could say that it's easier to spot a big absence of magma when the area around it is flooded with the stuff.
All right.
These seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath here while we can. Dungeons you'll find places called magma hollows, which can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit academia. Saving would probably be a good idea. What should I do? Make a record. Talk to allies.
Still, though.
Tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The magma is really dense, too. I never imagined it would be this dangerous.
true.
Heat is nothing like we were told. Rios, are you familiar with this place? I don't know of any concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
Then,
So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick magma? Well, if there's a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of magma. There's no point speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. What should I do? Go to academia. Resume exploring.
let's go.
Okay, let's go. What's going on here? There are monsters everywhere, and doesn't the air feel off? How is it that you're here? Have you been following us? If I consider returning to Grand Trad, I reckon passing through here would be a shortcut, and it felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. Seems very foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead. Mark my words. I think I'll head back. If you're continuing on this way, I take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here for a bit before I set off. What have you got? Anything new?
Thank you.
Much obliged. Safe journey. Okay, oh, definitely looks
Wait a
bad.
second.
Wait, something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing. Is this where the dragon's at? Fortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead.
Got it?
Going to open it. Are you ready? Let's go.
All right.
Good to hear. Let's go. I can see the glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that?
Never seen anything
I've
like
never
it.
seen anything like it.
It's a crystal. Of raw magma.
That's not what I was
Feels
looking at.
wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
Lands beyond mortal reach.
That's all just superstition, though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
Some kind of human.
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Arrow. Boss fight. Okay, what are you weak to? We'll try fire. Nope.
This made
Try ice.
crystallize.
Got them right in
Yeah,
the
weak to ice.
I shall vanquish evil.
As always, Grius.
I'll show you. Let's go. Ice.
You hit their weakness.
Blades ready, lad. They're mine. Freeze.
Hyper. Concentrating. Front row is being targeted.
I call upon royal power within.
Got plenty of
Let's stay
HP.
calm. Mage. Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
This mage crystallize.
Got them right in their weak
I can't afford to hold back.
Sharp
Warrior.
as always, Grius.
Okay. No, wait, he's gonna attack. So we'll guard.
on the defensive.
It's okay. Mage. Ice.
Bonfire of the Vanities. Nice. Quite a bit away. Attack and defense road.
I won't hold back. Freeze.
Got them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play?
Sharp as always, Grius.
This calls for one of these.
I will fight. Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
No need to run. Mage crystallize.
In the
He's gonna
name
keep
of
throwing
warrior,
ice at it.
I'll cut you down. They die hard.
Let's take. Freeze.
Not gonna be enough, huh? Nope. What? You like kick me in the balls?
They're mine. Freeze.
Birdman.
Got them right in their weak
In the
spot.
name of warrior.
Sharp as always.
I get him back for kicking me in the balls. Megla potion.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Rank up.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
Nope. That was easy enough.
Questions and answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
piece pretty. Take something for that.
What now?
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
Right
They're
there.
weak.
Let's push through. See the enemy. Forward.
Just give me my MP back. Some of it.
Really?
Hey, do you see that? Oh, there it is. Look at the size of it. Not something I'd hope I'd ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon.
Huh?
Dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. I understand why the mine was closed. They must have dug right into the thing's roost and had no choice but to back off.
Look,
Mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced him to abandon such a lucrative operation.
but
Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Just a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with magla, too. Dragons are ancient and strong magla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. Making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, burn my bread.
got it?
On that note, let's push on quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in for a fight of our lives.
But
There are monsters around here, too. If they see us and cause a ruckus, and we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way.
Let's go.
Understood? Good, let's go. I want to fight it.
Don't panic.
Can we go back and save first? Look like it. Okay, because when I was in the shower listening to reviews, Autoplay put on a video with some tips, and they said that we could take the dragon out with ice. Maybe we should
What now?
I'll give it a shot. That boss was easy enough to take out. HP kill 6. What do you think you're doing? Oh, it won't let me get a preemptive on it. Not good. On your guard now. It comes for us. Errol.
Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good. Just so we're clear, slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go.
I wonder how big they
We may have a
get.
chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
we're on a mission.
Hey,
We
what?
won't
Hold
come
back!
back for anything.
Nice!
Not even a dragon.
This mage! Crystallize!
Got them right in their weak
Now,
spot.
what's the play?
Sharp as always, Grius.
Let's try this.
You hit their weak point.
It's
Keep
okay.
it up,
Let's
Stroll.
go. Freeze!
You hit their weakness.
No need to
Quick,
rush this.
If you act now, you
Freeze!
can exploit their weakness.
I shall fight as the noble I am. This should work.
Enemy turn. Uh-oh. Scratch. It wasn't too bad.
Mate! Nice!
Take 3, maybe 4 rounds.
Let's mage! Crystallize!
Depending on RNG.
Got them right in their weak
I can't afford to hold
We have
back.
to stop and heal.
spot. Always, Grius.
Let's try this.
You hit their weak point.
I'm
Keep it up,
mate!
Stroll.
Freeze!
No need. Mage!
I shall fight as the noble. This calls for one of these.
Fireball. Oh, good. He hit the one that's resistant. Oh, he gets 2 attacks. At least he didn't get a 1 more.
Nice!
You hit their weakness.
I won't hold back.
Got them right in their
Can't afford to hold back.
Sharp as always, Grius.
This should work.
Hit your weak
Okay, that's the last one of those.
Freeze!
No, there, mate.
Now, what's the play?
Use a medicinal herb.
This calls for one of these.
I knew you'd help.
Oh, please.
Damn.
Can anyone heal him?
Come forth, royal soul.
All right, he's not going to survive this round.
Hit their weakness.
Me!
Oh, he might. I don't think he will.
Hit them right in their weak
I'm
spot.
not out of this
Sharp
yet.
as always, Grius.
This should work.
I will fight with me. Nice.
Yep, got him.
That'll do.
Nice.
I feel stronger.
I feel. Okay, what are we gonna? Oh, our strength's falling behind. Physical's gonna be really important later, probably, because like SMT and Persona, physical attacks are like super OP late game. We don't want to let it fall too far behind. We'll probably min-max some stats later once we figure out what we're gonna play or what's most useful. That was close. Somehow we managed to drive it off. Never thought I'd ever have to fend off a dragon. You lot never cease to amaze me.
Well,
Perhaps we simply had luck on our side this time. I must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment that dragon woke up. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier. May as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves.
Hey,
Sorry to interrupt, but look at that over there. Isn't that a treasure chest? But
this is amazing. Nicely done.
Dragon's Indignation. Great sword embodying the fury of a dragon. Can be purified at a church. I'm using a mage right now. Give it to him in a kill these other ones. Where are all the other monsters? Oh, did they run off? Oh, did they disappear once you kill the dragon?
Look,
Is that the exit?
all right.
Finally get out of here. Like we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment.
What?
Oh no, could it be?
Look,
Dragons roar and you feel that shaking, right? We didn't kill it, it just ran off. Getting stronger, what's going on here?
No, stop.
The cave in, if you value your lives, run. Oh, I can control it. Okay. I can't sprint though. Oh, it's like a little obstacle course. Oh, that's cute.
We actually made it out.
Yep.
And in one piece, no less.
Nice.
speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
That makes sense.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Name's Day Night.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human, though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. But they would never come.
Oh,
The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
oh, that's pretty noble. They were heroes. Must have been hard.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well,
Oh yeah, so they just never showed up.
what if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Pretty angry. I mean, justifiably, but
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness!
oh,
this way!
flashback.
Hurley these blackguards into the palace! Huh?
Oh, is that the girl from earlier?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench.
Oh, knight,
nothing
okay.
more.
You knave!
The one that took down the bandits, right?
You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Was that the curse?
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him!
Oh, got him. he's not dead. A little small to be Luis. I mean, but it was like years ago. He was probably younger.
I failed him.
They just under the assumption that Luis did it.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him, and he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
Oh, okay.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger
Oh,
then,
okay.
younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him.
So it's not just anger, like they have to kill him to lift the curse. Like, still, like he can't be certain that it was him.
After spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior. For his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid.
Regeneration.
But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together.
Together.
Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
Exhausted.
You're kidding.
Can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grius have awakened to that power. Heard the mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. The magma was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. If I can see a beautiful, clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We have a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. Around the camp. Pretty late too, so let's just get some rest. Not gonna let me go too far. Time after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be the safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. That's why His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. Okay. Sure, there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. Well, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they had accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights, too, who have so much ahead of them. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. Didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor to be bestowed with extraordinary power.
Well,
This path I was always headed for, or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. If we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on a better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless,
So I must admit, all this camping is taking a toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we were in Grand Trad. And a bed. And I guess we'll just go to sleep. I call it a night. We have more to do. Welcome back. Back for more.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger.
Okay.
You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
4 days.